Hello there. What is the React lifecycle? Hello friends. Welcome. Today, on this fine day of May 21st, 2025, we are going to talk about something super cool in the world of React.js. You know React, right? That awesome tool all the cool tech companies use to build those fancy websites and apps that look so smooth. Think of Facebook, Instagram. A lot of React magic is happening there, my friend. It helps us make user interfaces or UIs that don't just look good, but also work like a dream. We build these UIs using small reusable pieces called components. It's like building with Lego blocks, but for the internet. Now here's a fun fact. Every React component has a life of its own. Seriously. So, what exactly is this lifecycle in React we keep talking about? Imagine a React component as a tiny little program. This program doesn't just appear out of nowhere and sit there doing nothing. It goes through a set of steps, a proper order of events, from the time it's made and shown on your screen to the time it's taken away. This whole order, this journey, is its life cycle. It's a very important idea in React, and knowing it helps you control how your component acts while it's on the web page. Let's compare it to something we all understand, our own lives. We are born. That's like a component being made. Alright, let's talk about the first step, mounting. This is where it all begins, my friend. The mounting step is all about the birth of your component. It's when React makes a copy of your component and puts it into the actual web page, what we tech people call the DOM, Document Object Model. Think of it like this. You've decided you want to build a new Lego castle. The mounting step is when you take the blocks out of the box, read the instructions, and actually build the castle and place it on your table. It's now visible and real. There are a few important lifecycle methods that are called in a special order during this mounting step. First up is this is the very first method that gets called, even before the component is put on the screen. It's the place where you usually set up the components, its own information, and get any event helper methods ready. It's like getting all your ingredients ready before you start cooking. Super important for setting things up. After the React might call, this one is a bit special, used when the components needs to change based on its changing over time. Then comes the big one. The method is super important. It's the method that actually shows what the UI should look like. Scene 4, Step 2, Updating, when things change. Next up is the updating step. Components don't just get born and stay the same forever, right? Things change. People click around, new information comes in, and your component needs to react to these changes. This is where the updating step comes in. It happens whenever a component or get changed. Think of it as your component growing up, changing its clothes, or reacting to new information. It's an active part of its life, making sure your app stays quick and up to date. The updating lifecycle also has its own set of methods. It often starts with, just like in mounting, if the change was started by new that need a change. Scene 5. Step 3. Unmounting. The component's goodbye time. All good things must come to an end, and so must React components. The unmounting step is the final part in a component's lifecycle. This is when the component is being taken away from the DOM and removed. It's like when you're done playing with your Lego castle and you decide to take it apart and put the blocks back in the box. The component has done its job, and now it's time for it to leave nicely. This step is very important for cleaning up. Unlike the other steps that have many methods, the unmounting step has just one main lifecycle method. Scene 6. So that was the story. So there you have it, folks. That was our journey through the amazing lifecycle of React components. It might seem like a lot at first, with all these different methods and steps, but it's actually pretty easy to understand once you get used to it. We saw how components are born in the mounting step, where methods like and help set things up and show the first UI. This is when your Zomato app loads those first restaurants for you. Then we looked at the updating step, which is all about change. When a component or are changed, methods like again and jump in to show these changes in the UI. This is like when you change your delivery location in Swiggy, and the app updates the list of restaurants you can order from. It's what makes your apps feel alive and busy. reacting to what you do, or new information.